Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the third installment here of Universe for Sale. Uh, Last time, basically, we did some tasks to get power back on to a shop so we could get Leela, I believe her name is, a battery for her house so the shield would work on the house so it wouldn't dissolve. And we figured out because Leela completely lost her memories, and so did somebody else. One of the shopkeepers did as well. So we figured out that it's not us who's crazy and losing our memories, it's everybody else. It's just a bit weird because we keep showing up unconscious on the street, and I still have no idea what that's about either. But let's continue this. See where this path leads us. Here we are once again, unconscious. There's an alley there. Which street am I in? Okay, I think this is the one that has the tea house in it. Oh, no. This is starting to make me tired. So here's the tower thing where we connected the power before. So I was wrong about where I was. It's too dark here, I risk losing myself. I wonder if he's gonna go in here. Okay, there's Leela's shop, which I cannot get into. Hello? Oh, there you are. Come in, the door's open. Oh, okay, I can see her. I was waiting for you. Make yourself at home. There's not really much I can do in here. We'll go into this room. Talk to Leela. That link seems to be about it. Oh, her name is Leela. Good. Hi, so how are things? I guess confused? I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. That damn device must have scrambled your brain. Device? Oh, here we go again. Just forget about it. I was about to serve myself a herbal tea. It looks like you could use a cup. Which flavor? What type of tea is that? I have one of those ready mixes that Hina gave me. Okay. Oh, so I can grab any of them? Like beans, chili pepper, blueberry maybe? I'll go with chili pepper. The red one then. Should I choose wisely? I have no idea. I tend to just choose one at random. To be honest, they all taste a bit like dirty water. But they are warm, which is relaxing. I'll bring everything to the other room so we can make ourselves a bit more comfortable. Just grab the mugs, will you? Um, where's the mugs? Where's the mugs? Maybe they're in the other room? No. Definitely not seeing mugs. Mugs? Mugs? Is she crazy? Let's just go that way. Hmm? No, that is just leaving. What mugs? Unless maybe she's talking the ones outside. She might be talking the ones out. No, I can't even go outside. Okay. Oh, sorry, I have no idea where to find the mugs. Yes, right. Why would I think you could know? So weird. For a second, I thought it was obvious that you would know. But you've never been here, so of course you can't know. Sorry for the noise in the back. Little birdie's upset. Here's your mug. Sorry if I don't really have the proper chairs and the table. I don't tend to receive many visitors. I'll say why. Do they fail to come because they don't like it here or because you don't invite them? Let's say 50-50. Nah, I already meet them every day. I don't also want to see them at my house. I don't like people entering my personal space. It would mean welcoming them to a clean house, asking them if they want food or drinks, or if they'd rather have another pillow, asking them about their day. Just talking about it makes me anxious. And then the moment comes when I just want them gone and I never know how to ask them politely. Once Hinan came by and I just shouted at him to leave. Would you like me to go? That's not what I meant. But yes, it's a bit unusual. It's like it's normal having you here, as if you've already been here many times before. Who knows why I feel that way? It must be your subconscious trying to tell you something. Indeed, maybe I'm just slowly going insane. Having someone else in my house puts my mind in overdrive. Sorry if I'm boring you with my psychological issues. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, I've seen much worse. This is the point. I'm not worried. I tend to do that a lot. About this house, have you noticed anything in particular? Greenhouse? It seems built out of the parts of a space vessel of some sort. Exactly. It's a spaceship. A space junk hauling vessel, to be precise. It's the ship my father and I used to eke out a living. What types of jobs did you do? We were scavengers. We used to fly in low Jovian orbit looking for scrap and abandoned space junk. What we found we would sell in Jupiter's markets. It wasn't a job that would make us rich, but it was enough to help us survive comfortably. Some type of family enterprise. Something like that. It was a nice period. After my mother's passing, I was happy to do my part, at least for as long as it lasted. What happened? Everything was taken away. Everything. Oh. Do you feel comfortable telling me? It may make you feel better. Sniff. Sure. It's still like any other day. Leela, come help. Oh, I guess I'm in control of Leela? Okay. What's up, Dad? Took your time, eh? Come on, help me load this battery on the ship. All done. See how easy it is when we work as a team? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then, my love, ready to head out? Do I have a choice? What would your mother say? You can't know what she would say. Feeling sulky today, eh? I was looking at the radar before. I noticed a large cluster of junk. Easy reach, easy grab. Maybe we can find something worth our trouble. Good. Come on, Leela, cheer up a bit. Great. Alright, fine. Let's get going. Listen, the autopilot has been acting up again. How about this? I drive the old ship while you go out to grab the scraps. What? Finally, some show of emotion. No way. I don't want to go out in space. You're such a chicken. Well then, I'll let you be behind the wheel then. But I've never done it before. I have no idea how to pilot. I will explain it step by step via radio. Just get me close to scraps so I can gather them. But no buts. Try to keep your cool. You'll be fine. I'll get into the suit. Station yourself at the wheel when ready. Okay. My young scavenger. What's gonna go wrong to get him killed? There's a seat here. There's no seat here when, well, the current day. Dad, I'm behind the controls. What do I do? Great, then. Uh, First of all, let's see if the battery works. Power up the ship. There should be a toggle switch on the left of the screen. Oh, there's two. Oh, there we go. It turned on. Amazing. I was worried it was too rusty to work properly. Let's see now. Hopefully the sensors have held. Run a radar test. The button in the center of the command board. I see a map of what's in front of the ship. Perfect. Now we must close the hatch. We wouldn't want to fry when leaving the atmosphere. It should be the switch to the right of the screen. Done. See, it's not hard. Now we need to channel energy to the engines to rev them up. The switch is under the power button. It directs power to the propulsion. Dad, is this normal? It did shake a bit more than usual. It may soon be time to change some of the gaskets. But don't worry, it shouldn't explode for the time being. Uh-huh. Dad! Ha ha ha. Oh, come on, it will be fine. Pull up the propulsion lever and absolutely don't let it go until we leave the atmosphere. Hold it. But I can't hold it and hit the thing. Oh, there we go. Apparently the right arrow actually works on the thing. And here we are. We've just left the atmosphere. Cut power from the propellers, otherwise we risk leaving orbit. Done. Here we are. Now we need to locate the first pieces of wreckage. Press the radar button again and let's see what's around us. Incoming data. A metal object 2 meters wide, 1.5 tall. Some trace electromagnetic potential. It might be residue of some burst clasper. Or perhaps a whole lot of fridge magnets. Let's give it a closer look. Use the radar to locate the wreck and directional commands to move around. And mine the stray meteoroids. um, Dad, what happened? Don't worry, everything's fine. The shield held. Just go back and try to avoid being hit again. So, what do I do then? Since we're right here. Does he want that one, maybe? Um, I have no idea what he wants from us. What am I supposed to do now? Is there a... Hmm. Hmm. I'm very confused. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I honestly have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do here. God damn it. And then what? It's like, just go back and try and avoid being hit again. Maybe I have to go to where the red marker is going to be? Oh, maybe. I think we're just above it. Okay. Whew. Okay. Good. Then open the hatch so I can go and check. Let's see. What is it? What the? It's a French door full of magnets stuck to it. You were right, Leela. Yes. I'll keep the magnets. Back to the ship now. Take your time. Done. Lock the hatch again. Let's keep going. Next one must be something of value. Activate the radar. Whew. Let's see. Approximately 130 kilometers from here seems like an object made of many different components. Iron, bronze, perhaps alloys. Some kind of device. Might be the rest of the fridge. Or maybe a quantum catalyst. Only time will tell. Let's head there. Okay, let's go around. God damn it. There we go. Certainly does not give you that much time with the radar. Here we are. Good. Hatch. Please be a quantum catalyst. What is it then? Well, it may not be of the quantum variety, but it certainly is a catalyst. And that is an energy catalyst. It helps kickstart engine reactions. It must have been expelled because it was spent. So, space trash. Trash for them, treasure for us. Its individual components can fetch a good price. I'll bring it inside, then we can have another try. Is it going to blow up? Let me know when you're on board. Yes, yes, you can close the hatch. On to the next. What does the radar say? Strange. What? Well, the radar detected something unusual. Maybe I should readjust the sensors. They're detecting something like 400 materials concentrated in an area less than a single cubic meter. With regular energy peaks. We've never seen a thing like this. Bummer, I just changed the battery. Don't tell me I'll have to repair the radar too. Should we go and check? Of course. Now I'm actually curious. Try to get close. Hmm? It's behind that thing. Here we are. Let me open the hatch. I can't wait. I'm a bit far, but I think I can see something. I'll get close. Ooh, it looks like a star. Be careful. Minus 20 meters. Let's see. Can you see it? I'm almost. Bzz, bzz, seems like a bust. Bzz, old. A what? Dad, I can't hear you. Bzz, an octopus. Bzz, the bust of an octopus. Bzz. Dad, there must be some electromagnetic interference. You should come back. Bzz, beautiful. There's something. Bzz. Dad, come back. Bzz, strange. Dad. What's going on with that thing? Ooh. After the explosion, I woke up in a hospital. Bandar and Hinan were next to my bed. They've been worried sick. They told me the patrol detected the explosion and came to the rescue. My father was gone while I was mysteriously unharmed. What I was left with were my powers and the strange octopus hair. The doctor couldn't figure out why I grew them this way. He said it may be due to some radiation exposure. Well, it's probably the octopus. But I didn't care. I just knew my father was gone. Leela. And it's all my fault. How's it your fault? What? Why? What? Why would you say such a thing? It's true. I could have said that we shouldn't check that strange object. I could have turned around to get away from it. I could have gone in his place from the very beginning instead of remaining on the ship. Leela, don't. I should have been the one to die in this place, and instead I'm left all alone. Maybe he didn't die. Maybe I'm him. Who knows? Leela, I can only imagine the suffering that you had to go through. But you're not alone. I know. There are always people who want to support me and help me and all that nonsense. That's not what I mean, but don't worry, I don't expect you to understand. After the accident, the ship was too damaged to fly again, but I still managed to make it into my home. When I'm here, it's like then, when everything was alright, when we were together and Dad and I, happy. Leela, I can't take this anymore. Master, whatever your name is. I'm tired. I've been tired for so long. Before you came, I didn't get it, but now I do. Every day was sad, sad and always the same. Now everything is strange and different. I feel different. You. Oh, kissing a skeleton, eh? What? Four choices and no. I'll do the third. No, 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 no. Sorry, I didn't. Leela, no, this isn't right. Hang. What's going? Oh, excuse me if I disgust you so much. It's not that, Leela. We can't. We just can't. It's not. It's not what? What is more of that cult? Is it more of that cult bullshit? No, it's not that. No? Then what is it? I don't. Tell me. Tell me who you are and why you're here. Why do I keep seeing you everywhere? Why? I want to tell her everything because I want to know too. I'm not here because. What? It's not that simple. I'm sure of that. You should go now. What? Get out of my house right this instant. Wait, Leela, I can explain. Leave. She's very emotional. Like, you wanted an explanation, then you just toss me out. Arg. What an idiot. What have I gotten myself into? Cough, cough, cough. Mom, that cough again. Sorry, Leela. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Honey, is everything alright? Daddy, Mom is coughing a lot again. I'm okay. Cough, cough. But can you take it over? Cough, cough for me, please? Of course. Go get a glass of water. Is Mom going to be okay? She's a strong one, dear. She must have just caught something, that's all. This is why you need to cover up when you go out, Leela. I always cover up, Daddy. Now keep reading, please. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Mankind progressing at frantic pace, rumbles and shatters and builds. Houses and churches and great halls of guilds. Its constant clamor leaves silence and space. Noises so fierce to pierce through the skies until they reach the ear of the child. And he who slept deeply when chaos would run wild to mankind's cacophony was forced to rise. To wail he begins, decrypting with rage, or decrying with rage, the terrible sounds that keep him awake. The stars, aggravated by his massive shake, they scramble to help his furious wage. They grasp at the space between child and creation. They tear it, stretch it, and knot, arranging its ribbons into a dreadnought, and then drop that curtain without hesitation. Notice that looks like an octopus, doesn't it? No sound echoed further into the void beyond space. The child fell asleep, no longer to awaken. Again with the octopus. While tentacled beast, the veil that is Kraken, keep watch on the threshold beyond which lies his face. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I've even been able to come here before. An exceptional view, probably, and then something get dizzy. It's off screen, so I can't read it. Okay, people trimming bonsai. Good day. Good day to you, Master. We've already seen each other, haven't we? Isn't this the guy from the church? I'm not sure. Forgive me, I don't think we've met. Of course we did. It was at Hina's the other night, remember? You were with that girl with tentacle hair, if I recall. How can I help you? Where are we? Excuse me if my question may seem strange. Where are we? Oh, don't you worry. This happens to me quite often as well. What happens to you often? You must have had a very intense meditation session, right? Intense? Yes, I guess you could say that. I knew it. As I said, don't worry. We're on Jupiter, mining colony 42 for 4th District. You're in the Garden of the Temple of Detachment. It's 8 a.m. Terran time, Wednesday, the 9th of April, year 3264. Clear? Thanks a lot. You've been very precise. Don't mention it. Have you seen that girl with the tentacle hair around here recently? I don't think so. I just know that she has a small stall in the market, nothing else. Thank you, anyways. Let's see the ears. Forgive me if this sounds rude. Do you mind me asking what happened to your ears? Absolutely not. I love telling that story. So you see, I'm from Ganymede, one of Jupiter's moons. My family was very wealthy. My mother managed water distribution of the colony. She would sign the contracts to import water for the hydroponic plants that produced all our food. When I was little, I imagined that she was the one feeding all of Ganymede. Then I discovered that the Ganymede water was exported to irrigate plants on old Earth. Ooh, it was my mother who had allowed that to happen. Ooh, and you never get that water back. And as Earth prospered, Ganymede became increasingly dry. The people grew to hate us. When I discovered it, I felt sick to my stomach. I didn't want to be part of that. I left Ganymede to start my life from scratch on Jupiter. 4 months later, I got news that my mother had been killed in a popular uprising. The things didn't consciously bother me as much as I thought it would, but from then on, restful sleep became something hard, probably. I tried everything therapies, drugs, but they just made things worse. Then, out of options, I put myself in the hands of the cult. A master explained to me that I need to make peace with my past to be able to go on. Overcoming one's past, one's family links, is connected to the temporal bone just behind the ears. So, after a long journey, I had my ears removed. I've never slept better since. Thanks for sharing your experience with me. That was interesting. The pleasure was mine. May I ask what you're doing? Of course. I am pruning the chow bonsai. Here, what do you think? Um, it looks like a rock. Well, it's compact. I gather you've never seen a chow bonsai. It's the first one I see, admittedly. Maybe you are not aware, but chaws are plants entirely covered in bark. They're weeds that can grow to incredible sizes. Even the little earth in this vase would be sufficient for this plant to grow more than 10 meters tall. The art of managing chaw bonsai lies in keeping the plant small and compact, exactly like any other bonsai, but in a much more extreme fashion. Uh-huh. I guess I've asked everything. Thanks. Have a good day. A good day to you, Master. Good day. Good day, Master. I'll ask you. Excuse me, did you happen to see a girl named Leela? Eh? Not her. I mean, she is a girl, but her name is not Leela. I don't know then. What a weird guy. I see you have the Kala Sutra line on your wrist. May I ask you why? Wrist? This line here? Yes, that one. Forgive me, I didn't want to put you under pressure. Uh, no. Yes. Deep breathe. I can do it. My master says that speaking is good for me. A wise master. My name is Mahan, and I am large, but I'm always afraid. Afraid of what? Everything. I'm afraid of heights, I'm afraid of the dark, I'm afraid of people, I'm afraid of the Lomri. The Lomri are so cute. The Lomri can be a bit scary, admittedly. Absolutely. So much fear. I fear that I can't do anything, and I feel small. I know I'm tall and strong, but the world is scarier. I'm sorry to hear, but I see you're walking the path to overcome that. Yes, my master said, Mahan, you always hide behind your own hands. You've been doing that for so long that you can't see anything from behind them. Let's get them cut, he said, so you will finally see the world as it is. I still don't get it what he meant, but every day I've been feeling better, so it must be good. It's a pleasure to see you're getting better, Mahan. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Man, things like that, it really puts into perspective just how shallow the relationships in Dustborn were. Like, there was never this kind of deep talk. Not really. There's this, like, pseudo talk that would happen, but it was all surface level. Anyway, can I see this bonsai? Yes, but please don't say anything. I'm afraid of comments. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. It's very. No! Use your facial expression, please. Uh, smiley face. Thanks. Uh, I'll just leave. I'll be on my way. See you. Okay, and this guy's fencing. Oh, and who would you be? Beatrix, so check. Who are you? Who's asking? Are you trying to be clever with me? Oh, I've never seen you around here. Who let you in? Beatrix, what are you doing? What am I doing? My Prometheus given job. Everyone requires my authorization to access the temple. But Beatrix, he's clearly a master. He might not be from around here, but I don't see the problem. Forgive her, master. She is a bit gruff when she can't keep everything under control. Khan, don't interfere. You know that those damn priests are just waiting for an opportunity to strike. If I weren't here, they would come in as they please. Prometheus only knows what damage they would do if they could. Ugh, as you wish. Come with me and don't try to resist. You might not have a throat, but be advised I know many other vital spots. What a beautiful garden. What a beautiful garden. um, um, I guess we'll go this way. Oh, there's Lila. What's she doing here? What? Babe, what's going on here? Hello, Lila. You know this guy? Not to say, or to say that I know him is maybe going too far, but yeah, I know who he is. What did he do? He sneaked into the temple without my authorization. I was about to bring him in for questioning. What the? Babe, just let him be. He's with me. I vouch for him. You know that if anything were to happen, you're the first one I'm going to look for. You know I don't care, right? We came in together. In case you didn't notice, he's one of your cult people. Okay, okay. I have no time to waste. I'll leave him with you. But I don't want to see him wander around all by himself. Is that clear? He will do as I mean, yes, of course. I'll keep an eye on him. I swear. Good. You always seem to fall from the sky, don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna say you're right. Yeah, I must say, in these days, I feel like a fish out of water. I don't think it's a strong enough comparison. You know, yeah, you never know where you are. You always seem to appear out of thin air, and you disappear just as mysteriously as if it were nothing. Even here in the temple, which is supposed to be like home for you, you make people want to boot you out. And you? Why are you at the temple? I thought you weren't interested in being a cultist. Hmm. The last time we saw each other, things ended up a bit hurried. I wanted to know more about you, but there just wasn't enough time, so I came here hoping to gather some information on your world. You want to know more about the cult? If it's a way to understand you better, sure. So she does remember yesterday. Great, so this time around allowed me to be the guide. Even if I don't really know the specific temple, the outline of the doctrine is always the same. Okay, so if you want, we can take a tour. Oh, it's Beatrix's story. B? She's a real force of nature. We're friends, I guess. Hard to tell, but it's like this with all my friends. Anyhow, she's got quite a tragic story, but in the end, she comes out on top of it. What happened to her? I don't want to pry. If she knew I told you, she would kill me, but whatever. I'll tell you anyways. Did you notice the scars around the cuts? Yes. And her missing kneecaps. When she was just a child, she was very sick. Her body was attacked by a flesh eating fungus, a terrible illness without any known cure. Her parents didn't know what to do. They tried many strange medicines and medical technologies, but she was getting worse and worse. The fungus ate into one of her arms and started to do the same to the others as well. They brought her to the Church of Many Gods, but they just said that she needed to be put down because she was cursed. Ouch. That's terrible. It makes me sick out of my stomach when I think about it. She was just a child. Anyhow, in the end, they brought her to the cult. They took her in, teaching her to do the appropriate procedures and meditations. After following the path for several years, she became a young monk. Then she detached her arms and legs, but the fungus is still there. From what I understand, it remains dormant for as long as she follows the path. I see, so she must remain in the temple just to survive? I think so. But she took some liberties of her own. In which way? Well, as you see, she does not follow precepts on absolute pacifism. In fact, she's the only one to have a weapon, that saber you saw her wield. And since no one else can do that, she took over temple security. I understand now. Thank you. About yesterday. What? You know what happened between us? I don't get it. What do you think happened between us? I know you're angry with me. I didn't want to embarrass you. Embarrass? You mean that thing about being a goddess? Wait, what? I told you it's complicated. I was angry then, but it's all water under the bridge. What? Are we going into a parallel world or something? Because that didn't happen at all. No, I meant. You meant. Forget I said anything. As you wish. Huh. So, ready to visit the temple? Okay, let's do it since we're here. Good day. Leela, you finally came to visit. Hi, Sat. Did they put you at the entrance? Yes, we take shifts. You know, people always forget to remove their shoes before coming in. So rude. At least you remember to respect their customs. And you, Master, first time you come around the temple? Yes, it's my first visit at this specific temple. Where did Gahara Samudra receive the parts of your body? Gahara Samu what? The cosmic kraken that constitutes the boundary between the worlds. He basically asked me where I became a cultist. Come on, Leela, I thought you would at least know this one. Ah, yes, the giant octopus. Bay always insists on this stuff. And because of your hair. How can you ignore them? They're a sign of gift from Gawara Samurd. No, sir, it's just some strange mutation from space rays. No, it's really not. That doctor told me I must have been contaminated after. Hmm? After what? We heard this story. Nothing, nothing. Forget it. Anyhow, answer Sarah's question. Where did you become all skin and bones? Right. I traveled a lot. I performed the separation rituals in various places across the system. But the first time I encountered the cult was on the Temple of Mars. Ah, I understand it. It's rare to meet such a well traveled cultist. Anyway, you're free to enter whenever you like. Oh, Leela, aren't you forgetting about your shoes? Who do you take me for? I'm not uncivilized. Yeah, I'll go in. You do not belong to this place. You're right. Yes, this is my first time at this temple. Ha 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 ha. Why are you here? What are you looking for, traveler? I'm visiting the temple together with this young woman. Maybe you know her. Traveler, don't try to lie to me. My eyes see beyond what little remains of your flesh. You've come here from very far away, from another world. I was right, wasn't I? How? No one travels without a purpose, an objective. But what purpose? What are you here for, traveler? Does it have something to do with a tentacle haired girl? Of course. Master, I don't mean to sound rude, but you're wrong. Ha 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 ha. Hey, are you bothering my friend here? Leela, sweet girl, your friend. He's so handsome. uh, thanks, I guess. I imagine that you understand each other, master and master. Not really. No. Oh, I can't move. Uh, Good day. Good day to you as well, master. Excuse me, can I ask about your clothes? I mean, they're so gaudy? Oh, yes, I imagine they look a bit over the top. You see, I'm not a proper cultist yet. I just recently started attending to temple functions. I still haven't gone around to following the cult's aesthetic code. These are just the clothes I normally wear in the market. I understand. This explains the bright orange hue. Yes, these are the fabrics made by the tissue master, Utak. We manage the tissue shop in the market. Ah, yes, I think I met him. Yes, we did. Are you his apprentice? He was very worried to see you join the cult. Oh, yeah, he was worried. He feared it may move you away from him. Yes, I'm his apprentice. I know he's worried, but I need to think about myself more than the shop. May I ask why you're here? I don't mean to pry. No problem. I honestly wouldn't know what to tell you. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I think it has to do with my identity. Ever since I was a child, I never found myself comfortable with myself. Do you not recognize yourself in you? Yes, something to that effect. The struggle has become unbearable recently, so I came here looking for answers. Sometimes answers are not meant to be found but built in due time. You've made a wise decision. I hope so. Whenever I'm here, I feel like I'm doing something useful with myself. I leave you to your meditations. See you, Master. Do you know him? Oh. Oh! This was what her dad saw in space. Is that her dad? Because the dad saw the octopus with the, thing in the back. Yes. He's Prometheus, Pratham the First, the cult's messiah. He reminds me of something. Yeah, he should. My parents used to read to me about him in a book, I believe. They must have read to you a version of the cult's Genesis. I guess I remember liking that book. What did this Prometheus guy do? You see, according to the cultist tradition, in the time before time, human beings used to live in some sort of Eden. God had just recently created the material part of the universe stars, planets, animals, and mankind. But God soon grew dissatisfied with his own creation. He decided to cleave it from the spiritual world, where he resided together with its laws of space and time. And as boundary between the material and the spiritual, he placed Gahara Samadr with the ocean of darkness, the cosmic kraken. That creature below him? Exactly. The kraken was meant to prevent mankind from crossing over the boundary, as it itself was the boundary. Interesting. So did her father, because the father touched him. At least we assume he touched him. Did he cross the boundary? It kept them ignorant of the world, mindless and free of questions, exactly like any other animal in Eden. I almost wonder if I actually am her father. Then a man named Prometheus, first among all, was the first to look into the ocean of darkness that crack includes the worlds. Beneath it, he was able to glimpse something. It was just a moment, but he became obsessed with knowing what lay beyond the veil. He requested audience to the Kraken, asking it to let him through. Initially, it refused, but seeing that the man's will did not buckle even when faced with its infinite expanse, it offered him an exchange. The Kraken told Prometheus that his body would not be of any use to him where he wanted to go. It told him to leave it to the pieces of his own flesh so that his spirit could cross over the veil in complete freedom from matter. Prometheus accepted, and the Kraken started to cut through his body with its tentacles, dismembering him. Ooh, interesting. The parts of his body remained on Earth, inspiring mankind to seek what is beyond the veil themselves. Thus, they obtain the intelligence that divides them from other animals. I'm not sure if it was a good thing. Yeah, I agree. This is a debate that has existed for centuries. If it wasn't better to remain as unknowing animals in the garden, even Prometheus's fate is subject to a fierce debate. Some say that he achieved enlightenment, that his very existence merged with God. Others believe that the Kraken cursed him, causing him to endlessly fall in the nothingness between worlds, neither man nor God trapped in the boundary between matter and spirit. What are your thoughts on it? I traveled a lot trying to answer that very question. Deciding that the Kraken, Gahara Samarter, was really so wicked to trap him forever. Cursing him to endless torment, much worse than death. Are you alright? Yes. Yes, forgive me, I was drifting. Some questions will never be answered. Indeed. Thanks for the story. You're welcome. I guess let's go into this room. What is that there? A library. Maybe we can find something useful to help me explain better how the cult works. Let's see. What a pleasant place. Yeah, it is pretty cozy, isn't it? Comfortable. Places like this seem to encourage you to read. Do you read often? No, actually, I almost never do. Sometimes I try, but I always fall asleep almost immediately. I think it's a matter of habit, like training a muscle in the brain itself or something like that. Probably because your parents read you before bed. Ah, yes, this one seems to be a good one. What's it about? It's a small encyclopedia. The main cuts are illustrated in it. Weird. It seems like one of those old illustrations with the various cuts of beef to understand which part to buy from the butchers. Yeah, it does. Kind of creepy. Yes, it can look a bit morbid. I'm just trying to think, like, why are there two things here? Or is it just, oh, it just goes down to 11 and then 12 to 21. What? Should be 22, but it's not. It's the circle. Maybe that means like full enlightenment or something. Oh, can you explain to me how it works? It's quite a complex topic to discuss, but I can try. You see, when a person approaches the cult, they tend to do it for two main reasons. Some come to it seeking illumination, others, the majority, just want to overcome the issues in their life. While the first objective is a bit abstract, the second one is easier to explain. According to the cultists, every problem can be solved by looking at it from a different angle. Elevate oneself above a situation to see it objectively and act accordingly. To accompany the path, the cult assigns a different meaning to each of the various body parts, linking each to a given state or aspect of the person's being. After a long journey, the relevant body part related to the problem is cleft from the body, extrapolating it from its preconceptions, and seeing the question from a relative clear angle, thus overcoming the problem. So you cut people to pieces, literally, but giving it a figurative meaning. It's a curious way to put it. We can keep looking at the book to help you understand. There we go. The neck representing attachments. The cleaving of the neck allows the full detached allows the full detachment from the material world and the unmooring from the prison of reality. In case you can't tell, I've got my neck cut off. I guess. Next page? No. What am I supposed to do here? There we go. The thumb representing handiness. This cut brings detachment from the need to influence the world and others, focusing instead on conquering one's own self. The pinky and ring fingers representing truth. This cut brings detachment from the presumption of knowledge and the liberation from the certainty of blind faith. The belly representing relationships. This cut brings detachment from the unhealthy attachments with other people. So do they remove your stomach entirely? Like what? The temples representing power. This cut brings detachment from one's perceived superiority to and power above others, making them accept humility. So, interesting. They cut your brain in half. The middle and index fingers representing morality. This cut brings detachment from the false preconception of knowing what is right and what is wrong. The heart representing love. This cut brings detachment from apathy and the fear of opening up to others. Making sure, so I'm at 7. The toe is representing equilibrium. Detaching one's toes separates one from the necessities of stability and constant search of support. The clavicle representing justice. This cut allows one to stop assigning things to extremes of just and unjust. What was that? 9 then. The eyes representing perceptivity. The separation of one's eyes allows to detach from the visible world and see beyond the false veil of reality. 10. The wrists representing chance. This cut signifies detachment from the concept of fate and the expectation that things may come to someone unprompted. The arms representing faith in oneself. Cutting away the arms allows one to leave behind the fear of the unknown. The ankles representing acceptance. This cut detaches one from their convictions and allows to see the world from an unbiased angle. The sternum representing death. Detaching one's sternum allows one to leave behind the fear of death and the acceptance of life's fragility. The hips representing moderation. Separating them allows one to live without excesses. Where's that for? Yeah. 15. The breasts representing lust. Separating them grants detachment from the needs of the flesh. The legs representing hubris. Their detachment frees one from the necessity to pursue one's goals without regards to the cost. That was 16, right? Yeah. The knees representing hope. Their cleaving frees one from fear of the future, making space for gratitude. God, I keep doing that. The ears representing the past. Cutting them off represents the acceptance of things that can't be changed. The mouth representing serenity. Its detachment frees one from the need to seek refuge in positivity at all costs. The nose representing impression. Its detachment grants a separation from thoughtlessly evaluating things based on the present moment. The shoulder representing insecurity. Cleaving the shoulder allows you to seek recognition from others. Or stop seeking recognition from others. And then the neck, yeah. Okay. Don't you think we've read enough? Yes. You must have had enough of this. What do you think I should cut? No, it doesn't work like that. Oh, don't be boring. Come on. What should get cut? Mm, probably the ears. I can't remember what the temples do, though. I think that you should separate your ears. Curious. Ears symbolize one's relationship with their past. Parting with your ears allows us to overcome our old traumas. And why would I need something like that? Actually, it's a thing that can be helpful to anyone, but to you especially. Your way of behaving, it limits you. How so? Easy for you to say. You're just a traveler without a home or a past. You can go, do, and be whatever you wish. And why can't you? Have you seen where I live? How can I even have ambitions or dreams in a place like Jupiter? Then leave. I just can't leave. Why can't you leave? Orbital travel tickets are not that expensive. It's not as easy as you're putting it, okay? You could use your power, perhaps. My power? Your universes. In all my travels, I've never seen anything like that. But instead, you sell them as if they were mere trinkets. You place so little value on them. It seems to me you're doing that on purpose. And this is why I'm supposed to cut away a part of my body? Perhaps, you asked me. If you are willingly selling your talents for cheap, if you're living in a place you hate and you don't care about, if it were so, then you wouldn't need it. But sometimes one does not know why they do the things they do. They don't realize that there is something greater that stops them. At that point, asking for help to see things from another perspective may be the wisest choice. Perhaps. And you? Did you cut away all those body parts for that reason? In a way, yes. I did it because of a problem I had, similar to one you also have. What problem are you talking about? Don't. Pardon the intrusion, Master. Of course, what's going on? We are in pressing need of your immediate assistance. One of our adepts, Shrew, is about to perform the first cleaving, but it's a very complex cleaving. It's a threefold cut. Oh, a very rare occurrence. Indeed, it has been a necessary choice in our path. She already entered the meditative state to prepare for the cleaving, but the master that was supposed to perform the ceremony is nowhere to be found. The master I saw earlier in the hall? Exactly, we can't seem to find her. Shoro's meditative state won't last long, and if we don't act immediately, there may be consequences to her mental state. Would you please take her place to perform the operation as the Yama? Yama? The master takes care of performing the actual cuts. I can do it. Is Leela here allowed to witness? No problem. Please follow me. Is there a save? Oh, there is no save, is there? I know I'm just gonna kill this person or something. As you see, Shrew has already entered the deep meditative state. When ready, take your place behind her. I'll sit back here so I'm not in the middle. Today, like eons ago, initiate Shrew like our Messiah Prometheus. Together, through their sacrifice, they delve into the ocean. In the ocean of the Kraken, Prometheus dives deep. In the breath of the Kraken, Shrew dives deep. Shrew and Prometheus, physical souls willing to cross to the world beyond. Oh, this is knocking my throat out. The Kraken requests a token for passage. Just as well, the Yama will extract the price. Take the Kala Sutra string, Master. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. Purified from the very fabric of the universe itself. Purified by incense flame. Heat the Kala Sutra by holding it near the burning embers. Oh. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. With a single sharp cut, the tentacle parts your mortal flesh. Ooh. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. Purified from the very fabric of the universe itself. Purified by incense flame. Heat the Kala Sutra by holding it near the burning embers. Figured that. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. With a single sharp cut, the tentacle parts your mortal flesh. Oh. Ah. The tentacle must be pure to take us to the other side. With a single sharp cut, the tentacle parts your mortal flesh. Okay. I have no idea how we did that. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. Purified from the very fabric of the universe itself. Purified by incense flame. Heat the Kala Sutra by holding it near the burning embers. Kala Sutra, tentacle of Gahara Samadura. With a single sharp cut, the tentacle parts your mortal flesh. Fleshless, mindless, soulless, Prometheus is God. God is Shrew. Enlightened and cursed forever. The Master, like the Kraken, will watch over the initiate's path, lest they wake from their slumber and become a star among stars. Leela, you should go. It's tradition to leave the Master and the initiate alone after the procedure. It may take a while. I understand. If you see them awaken, please tell the Master that it was nice to witness the ritual. Of course, Leela. Prometheus protect you. Thanks, you too. Oh, do I get to choose? Who do we? No, no, it just makes me her. I'm assuming it's highlighting the one I'm going to be. Hey, there was a cat thing. Oh, yeah, map. Oh, yeah. And I'm supposed to get dressed. Still can't do anything there. Can't do anything here at all. I want a universe that starts over, a world in which you can become young again. Um, hmm, which you can become young again. Hmm, I'm trying to think what that could possibly be. In case you didn't catch last episode, you have to choose a bowl, which I just did, and then you have to choose two ingredients. And the ingredients you choose determine what type of universe it is. Um, I have a little guide on the side here. Just it doesn't give really enough info. You still have to kind of guess at it, but it still helps. Uh, hmm, become young again. Um, hmm, we become young again. Not sure what one would give me that. Like I'm not even really on a path to figuring out which one would do that. wonder if it would be the mushroom one, maybe. Maybe? I also wonder if it's just like two ingredients with no shape change kind of thing. Because it's like there's no concept of time. This poor universe didn't have enough time to begin. There's no point in time we can say the universe was born because time itself hasn't had a chance to manifest. A cosmic stasis in which there's no movement, variation, change, and therefore no concept of time. I want a universe that starts over. A world in which you become young again. Starts over. Maybe I'll try this. Oh, darling, it's wonderful, but it's not what I asked for. Okay. So, I'm thinking, because this one is. No, I don't think it was. That starts over. Starts over. I wonder if it's going to be a black hole one? Starts over. Well, I'm not exactly sure. Starts over. Well, I'm gonna try eggs and soot. Nothing's really screaming at me as to like what I can actually use for this one here. Just gonna do a small volume. Try that one. How are you asked for? Darn. Oh, I really hate that switch. Okay. Really not sure what the hell this would be. Ay. Okay, I'll try soot and soot. It's a black hole thing. No cycle of life, basically. Going through its last days, no stars, planets, piece of rock orbits around massive black holes. Completely dark. Oh dear, don't worry, I'll come back another time. Well, fuck, I guess I failed that. I have no clue what the hell she wanted. Sorry, I want a universe where metallic robots like me are not discriminated against. Well, I can definitely make you a kind of iron thing. I guess eggs and rust I could do. And I want this to be large volume, but I'll see what the small volume gives me. Yeah. Come on. Come on. They look like me. How pleasant. Well, that worked, I guess. Yay! You wonder how many universes like this have been lost, like Tears in Rain? Huh. Oh, hey, it's Beatrix. Hey there, I don't know what I want. Maybe something with a contorted shape? Contorted shape. I really have no idea what should be talking about with that. contorted shape. Does it not matter what I give her then? Let's just... I'm just gonna do like eggs and eggs here. And then stretch it out weirdly. But I don't know if I've actually seen the thing. Yeah, contorted shape. Yeah, we get it. I'm gonna try and use it all. There we go. What? Your idea of contort is a bit banal. I'll try again. What the Okay. I can't imagine anything really more contorted than this. I really have no idea what you want here. Damn it, woman. I really wish there was like better guides on this thing. Well, let's try that. Oh my god. I'm trying to look up like any kind of guide on this. Oh, found something actually mentioning the shapes matter, but not what the heck to actually do with it. They couldn't figure it out either, so they exited. Oh boy. Oh, can I put this back in the cup? Oh, I can. Oh, I don't have to wreck it. Let's just try and make like a spiral. Because contort is like twisting kind of thing. Oh shit. Leela, you're getting on my nerves. I'm going back to the temple, alright? Well, I should have just exited, I guess. I have no idea what the fuck to do on that. I want Orange Universe. Is that possible? Yeah, I guess. I guess eggs and soot will get you an Orange Universe. Let's give you a big Orange Universe. I'm gonna see this. But I want it more orange. Yeah. This is orange. Can you try again? What? That literally is orange. Like, look at it. It's orange. Maybe something with rust? Or maybe certain crystals might work? Or maybe crystal and crystal? That's more yellow than orange, though. But crystal and water? Crystal and water might work, actually. Um, I'm just gonna see this. I'm gonna basically just an electric planet. Everything living is electric. I've not had very good luck at all today. Ancient, extremely dense, and rich in energy. All plants are entirely covered by a luminous fluid which vibrates and moves as if it were alive. On the surface, complex structures form, shapes resembling plants, animals, and even humans, which interact with each other as if they were separate organisms. From simple, organic like interactions over time, complex social relationships and civilizations have developed, all originating from the same energetic fluid. Oh my god. She doesn't think this is orange either. Okay. I'm gonna go for rust one. What was it? Crystal and rust. The universe is extremely energetic and destructive. The planets are scorching and shrouded in dense toxic haze. Volcanoes constantly spew jets of lava and poisonous gas. The seas are made of acid, and the mountains are more of radioactive materials. There's nothing alive in this hostile and inhospitable environment. Only rocks, magma, and ash. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a beautiful bright orange. Thank you very much. Hey! Made somebody happy. Oh, I want a universe where large, strong creatures like ancient dinosaurs still exist. Oh, that's easy. I think it's egg and egg, or egg and moss. I don't think that was it. No, egg and egg. Yeah, small volume should be good. Great, great, big, strong animals fills my heart with joy. Yay! I want one universe Ina shaped like a letter. The initial of lol. Asa gift. Um, I'll pinky. No questions asked. Oh, so I guess all pink. Okay. Shaped like a letter. The initial of lol. So L, I guess. So pink world, I guess, would be like eggs and eggs. Should be fine. We'll give you this cup, sure. Perfect. Well, I'll sure be happy, don't you think? Yeah, you're not good at giving gifts. Yay! That was hard to understand, but hey, simple to make. I haven't encountered him. Capote. I missed the beaches of Neptune. Can I make something similar? Um, what is the beach of Neptune like? Well, Neptune's a watery planet, isn't it? So I guess one of the water ones. Maybe eggs in water in a small thingy. In the universe, most celestial objects, including planets and moons, are covered by large amounts of water. Every surface is covered by deep oceans, vast where life is abundant and diverse. Adapted to live in water, beings with gills to breathe and aquatic senses navigate through the darkness of the abyss. I'm gonna see. I feel like I'm there with my feet in the water and soaking up the sun. Well, I'm glad that worked. I'm tired. No more working today. I have to recharge my energy. Might as well talk to this guy. What do you want, Leela? Not really anything. What do you want, Leela? That one. Wait, I thought it was being getting food. Oh, that's kind of a crock. Octopus. Need the octopus. Maybe a map? So I can only really go home, it seems. Oh, there's my octopus. Where are the other things I got? Oh, oh, it wasn't a map. It was a poster. I don't know where the bull is, but so now I'm gonna be him. Unfortunately, it is getting late. Oh, I'll go after the story. I don't like the monster with tentacles. Why? He's bad. He cuts in pieces. Ah, so you know the story already then. Are you sure you don't want me to read you something else? Or no, keep reading and don't ask such things. Haha, okay. Let's continue. Seasons fly past, years pile upon years, while the child slumbers and the stars dance. And mankind thrives, pushing its advance, without rest it preserves. But all they were given to know is but that themselves and their lonely earth. The stars observe, watching them grow, and the child fades like a memory of birth. But one day another child is born among men who ceaselessly ask all manners of things. Wow, that sounds like the main character. Who are we? What are our beings? And who made us? Why did he leap then? The child became man, and all his questions turned into pursuit of knowledge and truth, and travels abroad seeking through lessons of all the existence the ultimate root. Wherever he went, he found only doubt, and no more than riddles as he wandered about. Just legends and myths, nursery rhymes and taunts and unkindness in difficult times. And we're back on the ground. Well, I think I am going to end it here for now, and then we will continue hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see if that works out. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll catch you later. Good night.